we are back, guys, for another episode. Finally.
Are you cold?
Maybe a little bit, but, I just want to be restricted in this coat.
And what a weekend. What a weekend.
Yeah.
We had our final weekend of Silver Sticks this weekend. And out of 12 years of me doing tournaments, I have never had to call a penalty from the penalty box on a player until this weekend.
Really?
I actually had a player in my box that kept trying to, get him calmed down and explain to him, you can get another penalty if you don't behave in the box. And his team scores a shorthanded goal. He jumps up and beats on the glass and tells the fans to F off.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, well, guess what? Now you're going to get an unsportsmanlike with that. Now, you were getting out of the box in 15 seconds. Now you got another penalty.
That's funny.
Surprisingly, that whole team was unruly all weekend. And the parents. We ejected probably a good 15 to 20 parents from that arena, from that team, over the whole weekend. Not all at once, just here and there over the weekend, those parents getting ejected by the referees.
It's just crazy. Like, you pay so much money to play in this tournament. Why don't you want to stay there to watch your kid?
And it's not even that. It's sad for the kids to see their parents act like that.
Yeah.
Now they get kicked out. Do the kids get kicked out too, or
no? Just the parents. The parents are kicked out. They can come back the next day or whatever, but they're out for the day.
So they're mainly banned from the arena.
Just for the night. They can come back the next day, as long as they behave. Because the one parent, he kept his mouth shut the rest of the weekend.
But they can't go to Glacier.
They can't even go over to the Glacier.
Really?
They're done for the day.
They're done for the day.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
But
and like Chris said, as much as you pay to travel from California or wherever,
Alaska.
not this year. We didn't have any Alaska teams. But
just for the border
I think the
crossings,
furthest team was the Vegas Knights. So.
But it's something that you pay. Not only you pay $3,000 to just play in the tournament, you're paying
Your room, your food, your gas, or if you took a plane and rented a car, all those fees, all the expenses, that you're paying for that. It's.
You see, Chili Fest was a big hit over the weekend.
I don't know about that because we didn't do the way they did the Chili Fest. We had to go to the restaurants to get your chili. So we didn't do that part. And by the time we got there, everything was already shut down.
Oh yeah.
And we got there 12:30, and they're already turning everything down.
Usually it was almost all day.
Yeah, the chili part probably was most of the day, but everything that they had going on inside the McMorrin part, the theater part, was already tore down for the day.
And it was mainly outside when I got
And
there about 1.
yesterday was cold, really cold. Or Chili Fest day was really cold out.
And it was just like
It usually is cold.
So.
That was just a bad day all around, though. I can tell you that much.
Director Justin, can I see your one pin? I got one in my hand already. The other 60. And these are the pins that they're selling this weekend at the. You gotta switch cameras. It's on there.
Yeah, sorry.
That's one of the pins they were selling this weekend.
60th anniversary.
And here's the other one they were selling. Thank you.
So Silver Sticks is officially done, huh?
For this year. We're hoping rumors are true for next year, but I don't want to go into details on that because to me, until I'm actually officially told that what we're doing next year. But I do know it will be back next year. But I heard it could possibly be a longer event.
A longer event?
Yep.
Which would be amazing for the city.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not going to say nothing until
Especially if the borders can be opening up and all that.
Well, the way things are looking over there, the way the residents that are over there are rebelling, and the truck drivers are doing what they're doing. From what I saw, they already started letting up on some of the restrictions.
Yeah, over in Canada.
God, this past weekend, the rebellion was bad.
Yeah.
It was like people started getting hurt.
Yeah. They got convoys and everything going on because the truck drivers are fed up with. They can't, like, if one of our U.S. drivers go over there, they can't come back.
Seriously?
Not right away. They're stuck over there for a while. And if one of their drivers do happen to get over, chances are they can't get back into Canada. The way the border is set up right now.
And if they do, they're sanctioned in a government-sanctioned hotel or
right. So it's not easy for them right now. So I understand why they're fed up. They're fed up. Because we understand that the COVID it is an issue. It is. We understand that, but people still got to unfortunately make a living and survive. Long as they're following all the major protocols type stuff. They got to make a living. They can't. You can't expect that to be stuck.
And this is also why you got a lot of shortages over here and there as well, because you don't have the truck drivers willingly
being able to make the deliveries because they don't. They're afraid of getting locked down.
And the employers don't always compensate for the time off.
Right.
So.
Yep. So it's just like even the factories are hurting because so many people are, worried still, and makes it hard.
Right.
Like you're working 12-hour shifts.
Yeah, we just started
And
it again.
My brother, he's working 7 days a week.
Crazy. That's why
And 2 of the days a week, a lot of times he's working 12 sometimes.
That is why I'm glad that I work the job that I do.
Yeah.
And it's an easy job, sit down, and they force us out right away.
Well, my last job, in the job I still do on the side, I don't have to deal with most people because I'm my own boss. I the PC repair business, at least like you said, pick your hours. You don't pick your hours, but at least you're done at a certain time and you're at home.
Exactly.
I can have somebody deliver the computer to my house if I have to fix it. I don't have to. I don't have to go out.
Exactly. Talk about being at home though. Stay safe this week, guys.
Yes.
Snowstorm.
And it's scary.
We know it's Michigan, and we expect that we're not going to get it. But if we do get it, be careful.
Yeah, especially
Be very
with the
careful.
west side too. If you're watching from the west side of the even into Wisconsin, you're predicted up to.
Which even here, a lot of people don't realize. They may call for 4 inches, but we know if we are going to get the snow, to expect 8 inches because of the lakefront. The lake effect. A lot of times, expect more because of where we live.
Exactly.
Because they're very hardly ever accurate on the amount of snow we get.
Right. Either way, stay safe. Stay inside if you can.
So tomorrow I get to tune up the snow blower.
Yeah, and get some food.
Hey, I got a good one for you guys. Why was the snowman smiling?
Why?
Because he saw the snow blower coming down the street.
It's a good thing that we're not really hounded by the Nielsen ratings, right? Just wait, down the road, we're going to be on actual cable TV, and they're going to come after us. This is what he said during that episode. I was like, well, crap.
I didn't I'm going to be just like Howard Stern and ride the line like you're loud.
For the people that are just joining us, I see a few of us just joined. Make any comments down in the. If you want to see anything come up on the show, definitely make sure to comment down in the comments. Anything that you want to talk about.
I can jump in the snow pile again.
And again, on the, about our Port Huron Silver Sticks, it was a great tournament though. Other than that, all weekend, all the teams played hard and earned their wins. They did. Our Port Huron team actually did better than expected. They lost in the semifinals, which is really good. The other Port Huron team went 0-2-1, which still ain't bad for them because they didn't get blown out like the week before, where most of the teams lost really bad. All their games were really close.
Right.
So it was a blast.
Right. So good for them, and with U12 almost making it to the championship.
Yep.
That's amazing right there.
I'm gonna say they definitely show that they can contend. And I was talking to one of the actual coaches from the Port Huron, not from the Port Huron Flags teams, but from one of the other Port Huron teams that they weren't in it. He was saying that a lot of the issues that our Port Huron team has is not just that the kids go to Detroit, Honey Bake, and Little Caesars. He said a lot of the other issues is the way the ratings the hockey leagues do here, the U10s and all that. Canada has a different system. Those kids are actually older, I guess, in their groups, and it makes it harder for the younger kids to compete. Because they're actually playing kids that have been playing longer and that are older.
And it was even worse too when they were strictly going by the Bantam and Pee Wee names too.
Yep.
And
he says he wishes they'd go right back to the way it used to be. We go. I forgot how ours works. Ours goes by the age. U10 or U18, and Canada does theirs different. So when these kids actually had to play each other, it makes it hard. And some of the other states actually do it different. Too. And
that's where USA Hockey and Hockey Canada need to be like, okay, this is what we need to do.
We need one rating of everything if you're going to be in the tournaments.
Right.
And
that's where IIHF, they got it right, at least on the U16, U18, U20 championships.
Right.
But they can't just limit to those age brackets as well.
Right. They got to start making it where, it's fair to all the kids,
So, and because if you discourage people too much, you could have a future NHL Hall of Famer just quit.
Yep.
Because they're on a team that just can't make it because you're playing against a team that has been together longer.
Yeah.
And so more chemistry, more experience.
Yeah.
So that something has to give.
So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the weekend that we didn't talk about. I know we're not going to go too far in depth on scores and all that, but let's talk about the games, actually. What you guys thought about the Prowler games against the Delaware Thunder? Like I said, I just mostly, I'm not saying let's not go through all the scores and stats. I'm just saying, I think Friday or Saturday, we definitely deserve our win. Sunday, our guys did not play 60 minutes hockey again.
Right.
They came out, played hard in that first period. Second period, let up majorly, and honestly, I think we should have lost.
Yeah.
I know.
We deserved the win because our guys played hard and got the win.
I can see why they were frustrated that way Thunder acted like that.
But Delaware's defense didn't play.
Yeah, their defense broke down in that last part of the game. Bad.
And
I feel sorry for the goalie.
Yeah.
I do. Because what was it, 5-2 at one point?
Yeah, it was 5.
And we won
5-2.
We won 6-5 with 5.1 seconds left on the clock for
And
regulation.
this is where I have to give credit to just 3 players on the team. Any guesses on that one?
You?
Trevor Babin, the goalie. You have Ryan Marker, the defenseman.
Yeah.
And then Yanni the Arcos.
Yep. Yanni.
Are they still all three on the same team still? Or?
Yeah.
I know they released one of them.
They released some players again.
Yeah.
They did.
As far as I know, they're still.
The player that tipped our net, I heard, got released.
Yeah, that's how I confirmed that with you.
Yeah, I heard he got released.
I don't know if
I can understand his frustration again because of the breakdown. They had the win. They did. They had that win.
The defense just stopped.
And it just went sideways completely. And I understand why the goalie was tipped. But please don't break our equipment.
Exactly.
You know,
You break it, you buy it.
you know, I understand your frustration, but don't take it out on our boards and our doors. You know.
Oh, he was wailing on that.
Yeah.
Before that night.
But yeah, those. If it wasn't for those 3 players, though, they would have never been in this weekend.
Yeah.
So
And that's why we gave Yanni a star, and we gave their goalie a star for Friday night. You know, 59 saves. Come on, 59, not 59 saves. I'm sorry, 59 shots on goal, and only 4 get passed.
right.
Correct that on that one. You know, he did.
But-
You know, so 55 saves. You know, that's a lot.
And I give Yanni more credit though too, because people has just been razzing him.
We razzed the heck out of him, but he went off ice. A good sport. Even waved goodnight to us when we said goodnight to him. He waved goodnight.
Oh, Yanni?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, see Yanni?
Yeah,
He hollered down,
he
see you guys.
did. He hollered back to us. You know, good night and everything. You
Well,
know?
I'm also taking it because he was comical in his fight back with us.
Yeah.
But there's people that are
All right.
actually serious.
What did you think about the little boy that told us to look in the mirror?
That was
I had to go over and shake that kid's hand. You know, because we're razzing the goalie like we always do, and he turns around and tells us to look in the mirror. You
That
know,
was funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, tell him to keep it up. You know, if that's the team you want to root for, you root for them. You know, don't let nobody tell you anything different. You
Exactly.
know, enjoy. His mom even got a kick out of me coming down and talking to him about it. You know, because she's like, I listen to you guys every week. Normally he's a Port Huron fan, but not Yanni, but Babin gave him his warm-up coat. You know,
Even signed it too.
yep, and autographed it. So
It was
you know,
pretty cool.
so you gotta give the kid credit. It's like that was hilarious. It's like you know, so yeah, you gotta give credit where the credit's deserved to the kid. You know.
exactly. So that they need those fans right now.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, you need those fans.
From what I'm seeing though, on their fan base, their fans aren't backing down on them. You know,
No,
they're disappointed with their GM is what I'm reading, because they're not, as we always said, if you don't keep a team together long enough, you can't get the chemistry.
Exactly.
And if every week you got 7 different players, you know, how are you supposed to have any chemistry on ice?
Exactly.
And if the way they played Friday, even though we beat them, you know, it could have been worse with that many 59 shots on goal.
Exactly.
Sunday, same thing. The way they came out, they played good. If they would let that team stay together and get the chemistry, they probably could move on some.
Right.
You know, I honestly don't. I think they're too far out for any playoff spot, but they could
build for next
they
year.
could build for next year
Yeah.
and show that they're a team to, you know, yeah.
And that's just like us. We need to have that consistency as well.
Yeah.
That's nothing against Graham. He's an amazing GM. I'll give him that. But with the SPHL taking from us right now,
Yeah. It's hurting every team. It really is.
um,
But Delaware their situation isn't so much that.
Yeah.
They're taking from them. Their situation is they're calling in emergency players constantly, or trading out players, giving up players.
They got hit at the very beginning.
They got hit in the beginning, but the rest of the season they haven't really been hit that hard.
They've
Right.
had time to rebuild.
but yeah, no, they can do it. They just need a
Focus and let the guys get chemistry together and play.
exactly. But with that being said, I know it's become a repetitive thing, but go to that website, mainstreetbluewater.com. Buy our merch. Keep our stream going because we love what we do. And we love meeting you guys. We want to sign more stuff. So have us sign it. We're willing to do anything that you guys want us to do for the most part.
Yeah,
It's reasonable.
Yeah, within reason.
But with that being said, though, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Rooster.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitts, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitts thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on the wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Hollandwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
And we're back.
Are you?
No. Roosters.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there.
Oh, you are Bon Jovi.
And
Yep.
one other thing I want to bring up before we get into our stats is I did get my test results back. I do not have cancer, but I will be going late April to have my thyroid removed.
Hey, if that's the worst that comes up.
That's it too. You know, it's what can I do? But you know, the good news is it's not cancer.
So we're proud.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons why we took off last week, so we could make sure that it was all
Yeah,
good.
because I was going through all scopes and getting the test results back.
But
So-
we're glad that you're
Yeah.
mostly fine.
Maybe not up here though.
What?
That's the same way with me.
Craziness.
Up there, but not on the inside.
Were you?
No, I'm not all right anyway. Anyway, my mind or nothing.
I'm on the opposite.
Anyways, any more comments before we get into the Delaware games?
I thought we weren't gonna. We're gonna go over them still then.
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember, we got the other weekend too.
Yeah. That's why I'm powering through this one.
All right, because I gotta cook dinner.
Woof.
I'm making spaghetti tonight.
Yeah,
Spaghetti.
you got enchiladas.
58 to 23 in shots. Port Huron leads. First star was Adam Morgan. Fowler was second. Babin was the third star.
Okay, they only put 58 up on that
Yeah.
compared to what it said on the home schedule,
My
59.
name is Trevor.
Either way, it was a hell of
pepper?
lot, yeah. But scoring started off minute 48 into the second. Aram Alkalin from Aslan and Lord for Delaware going up 1-0. 5:11 into the second. Jay ties the game up from Kevin Gumas and Matt Graham. Prowlers take the 2-1 lead. 7 minutes into the second with a Fowler goal assisted by Mike Moroso and Stavros Salas. 3-1, 3:41 into the third. Adam Morgan scores from assists by Jay and Henning. 3-2, Delaware scores. 10:09 into the third. Yanni Liarkos assists by Ryan Marker. 11:31 into the third. Adam Morgan scores for the game winner. Assist by Fowler and Dante Sifrende. And then Delaware's final goal, 15:34 into the third. James Kakos assisted by Ardam Alkalin and assist by Trevor Lord. Craziness.
Rough.
1350 was the attendance on that game.
Yep.
So that was a good attendance.
Oh yeah.
Both penalties in the first were by Delaware. 2:42 holding by Brendan Pfeiffer and Timothy Payne at 7:46 for delay of game. 10:06 into the second, Delaware, Trevor Lord for tripping. Adam Basie from Delaware and Kate Lambden from Port Huron got into a fight at 13:34. 6:30 in the third, Brandon Loshish gets a tripping call, and then Adamo Aslan from Delaware gets a delay of game at 13:11.
Okay. And the highlight of that game was we had a marriage proposal by Mike to Jolene.
Congrats to those two.
Isn't that this game got postponed because of the snowstorm?
Yeah.
I wonder if one of ours is going to get postponed.
No. I don't
No.
see it.
Should be cleaned up by Friday.
Yeah. Going into Thursday's night game, though, 38 shots to 39 shots. Delaware came on top on that one. Dustin Henning gets the first star. Yanni Larkos gets the second. And Isaiah Crawford gets the third star. Starting off the scoring, 12:43 into the first. Yanni Larkos assisted by Ryan Marker and Alex Basie. Tied up 1-1, 14:50. Port Huron scores from Kate Lambden, assist by Mike Moroso and Stephen Fowler.
What night did you say this game was?
Saturday. That
You
should've
said,
been-
you said Thursday night. It should have been Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday night. I'm crazy.
Hey, look, I'm watching.
1770 into the first on the power play. Yanni Larkos puts Delaware up 2-1. Assisted by Ryan Marker and Alex Basie. 3-1, 17:27. So 10 seconds later, Brandon Lushisha and then assisted by Yanni Larkos and Timothy Payne. And then 19:45 to finish off the first. Yanni Larkos puts Delaware up 4-1.
Hat trick.
Yep. With assists by Marker and Nikita and Darasunko. Port Huron scores 4:08 into the second, 4-2 from a goal Mike Moroso, assisted by Dante Sufrende and Dustin Heading. 4:55 into the second. Port Huron comes within one off a goal from Isaiah Crawford, assisted by Dustin Heading and Evan Bale. And then 6:16 into the second, 5-3 Delaware. Artem scores, assisted by Ryan Rotundi and Elias Thompson. And then 5-4 Port Huron scores, 12-13 in the third. Isaiah Crawford scores, assisted by Evan Foley and Dustin Henning. 17-26 into the third. Cade Lambden, assisted by Adam Morgan and Matt Graham to tie it up at 5-5. And we thought we were going to overtime.
We figured overtime, honestly, on that one. We really did.
Yeah, we weren't we, Justin?
Yeah, we were ready to throw Chris in the
Ready to throw Rob, Chris.
Well, Chris
What time
wasn't
was
there.
that was
But-
5 seconds left in the game.
5.1 seconds.
Stephen
That
Fowler.
place went nuts when we scored it.
Yeah.
I think half of that was a reason of us. We were just hounding on him. He was probably, I think he was paying attention to us more than anything.
No, he did damn good still. He did damn good. He's a great goalie. He really is.
Oh, I know.
And that's what I will definitely give Delaware. They got a hell of a goalie.
Yeah, he had a heck of a save Saturday.
Because according to the stats, that night only being 58. That's a lot of shots to take on you.
Yeah. And then you have to do it again the next night. You're gonna die. Stephen Fowler got that last goal, assisted by Mike Moroso. Penalty summary, which is kind of more one-on-one. 10:24 into the first, Delaware gets a delay of game from Brendan Lushish. Caleb Williams gets a high sticking low for Port Huron at 16:54. 6:37 into the second, Trevor Babin gets a high sticking. That's kind of...
That should have been an ejection on there.
What one?
The Trevor Babin one, the high sticking.
Yeah.
14:07. I need these ones explained to me. Because you got two unsportsmanlike misconducts for Nick Williams and Adam Basie, and then they got unsportsmanlike misconducts. So I was like, I wasn't watching at that time. So what exactly happened? Does anybody?
I don't remember what happened there.
I remember. When our players were going back to the bench, Bailey did something to Nick.
Oh, yeah.
I think he hit him with the stick or something.
Yeah, he hit him with the stick.
Yeah.
He hit a guy with a stick.
He was taunting our player on the bench. No, Nick didn't like that.
Yeah.
Of course. 5:46 into the third, though. Stephen Fowler gets the final penalty of the night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was
Crazy night.
Yeah.
Play? What? Oh no.
What do you do?
I'll shut up.
Yeah. So, any thoughts going into the Columbus series, though? Kind of.
Was it just that was a 2-game series too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Like we said, we didn't get to really watch.
We didn't get to watch too much of it.
Kelly said, "Do you know what an enforcer does on a hockey team?"
Say it.
Check.
It's a dad joke. You need to say the full thing. Just checking.
Yeah, but you also funny too.
Messenger video.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, she's. That's actually on the dad joke calendar that we have upstairs.
She wasn't on a minute ago when I said my joke. Should I tell her it again?
Yeah.
Hey Kelly, why was a snowman smiling?
It went to the bathroom.
He saw the snowblower coming up the street.
Both are funny.
No laughing reaction.
Not yet. But let's get into our next one.
So the next one, 31-24 in shots. Columbus takes the lead in that one. And that's Austin Doe gets the first star. Getting
Oh,
5
hey, she
points.
laughed. I hear her.
Adam Vanelli gets the second star. And then Kirk Underwood gets the third star for the Columbus.
What's NSFW?
Something raunchy.
Oh.
Getting into the first, the score in summary though, this is going to be a long one. 250 into the first, Austin Doe.
I don't want to hear the score.
Do you think I want to say it? Austin Doe scores to put the River Dragons up by 1. Teletubbies. I'm out of here. Nope.
Alright, we gotta get on track. Like I said, it's gonna take me about an hour to cook my sauce the rest of the way.
Assist by Hunter Bersani and Josh Petriano. And then Columbus scores again on the power play, 8-19. And then Hunter Bersani scores that one, assisted by Austin Doe. And then 1940, 3-0 Columbus. Josh Petriano assists by Austin Doe and Hunter Bersani. 2:20 into the second, Kirk Underwood scores for Columbus, assist by Jake Grade and Dalton Anderson. Adam Vanelli puts Columbus up 5-0, assist by Austin Doe and Josh Petriani. A minute 32 into the third, Port Huron gets its lone goal, 5-1, scored by Dalton J. and Stavros Salas and Isaiah Crawford. 3:51 in the third. MJ Graham scores for Columbus, assist by Marcus Graham Mentes and Adam Valente. Austin Doe puts Columbus up 7-1 with assist by Josh Petriano. MJ Graham gets the 8th goal for Columbus, assist by Levy Armstrong and Dalton Anderson. And the final goal of the night comes at 16:47 with a final score of 9-1 off of Marquise Graham Mentes, assisted by MJ Graham and Dalton Anderson. Penalty summary on this one. The too many men bench minor 46 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
No. And then at 3:18, Edgar Alvarez gets interference. Josh Petriano gets a boarding. Cade Lambden gets a slashing, 7:22 in the first. Joe Pace Jr. gets an interference, 2:38 into the second. And then Justin Schmidt gets an interference from Columbus, 10:19 into the second. 14:25, Adam Valene gets a delayed game. 2:28 into the third, Levi Armstrong gets into a fight with Brendan Young. And then literally a second later, Nick Williams and Justin Schmidt get into a fight. And that's it for that game. 2,488. That was a crazy game. And the second game, this final game, was not much better. Because 38-30 in shots, Columbus took the lead again. With Josh Petriano getting the first star, MJ Graham getting the second, and then Marquise Graham Mentes gets the third. Now the only thing different is that Port Huron opened the scoring at 17 seconds from Zachary Farusha. assist by Kate Lambden and Justin Barr. 2:53, Columbus ties up the game off of a Marquise Grant Marson goal, assist by MJ Graham. 12:24 into the first, Columbus takes the lead off of a Josh Petriano goal, assist by Austin Doe. And then to end the first period, Alex Johnson gets the 2-2 tying goal on the power play, assisted by Matt Graham and Dalton J. 4:03 into the second, Adam Vanelli gets a lone goal to put the River Dragons up 3-2. Justin Barr gets a power play goal for Port Huron to tie up the game at 3. Assisted by Zachary Farishra and Stavros Salas. 11:58. Jay Krug gets the 4th goal for Columbus, assisted by Marcus Graham Mentis and Jay Graham. The 5th goal for Columbus comes at 14:44 of the second by Austin Doe, assisted by Hunter Bersani and Josh Petriano. And then same exact line, same exact way, gets the 6th goal at 18:16 on the power play. And then a minute 13 into the third, Josh Petriano gets the goal this time to put him up 7-3, assisted by Hunter Bersani and Austin Doe. And then Kirk Underwood gets the 8th goal for Columbus, 2:21 in the third, assisted by MJ Graham and Marcus Graham Mentes. Dalton J gets the 4th goal for Port Huron at 3:33, assisted by Stavros Salas and Zachary Farishra. And the 5th goal and final goal for Port Huron on the shorthand is Matt Graham, assisted by Nick Williams and Dalton J. And the final goal of the game for a final score of 9-5. Dalton Anderson scores for Columbus, assisted by Levi Armstrong and MJ Graham.
And they already canceled schools.
Edgar Oslands and Kate Lambden go in the box at 3:22 of the first for roughing. Joe Pace Jr. gets a hooking at 10:38. And Jake Haas goes in at 14:59 for roughing. Justin Schmidt goes in for holding at 18:44. And then the never-ending saga of Schmidt versus Pace at 2 seconds into the second, gets going for fighting. Zachary Farishra gets a hooking call at 4:47. Hunter Bersani goes in for interference at 9:32. And Matt Graham goes in at 17:24 of the second for a delayed game. And then Pace Jr. goes in for slashing at 5:19, sorry guys, of the third. And then Marcus Mentes Grant goes in for delayed game at 10:30.
Do you want to come back after commercials for our predictions, or do you want to?
Might as well, yeah. Okay. 3,345 for that last game, though. Remember MainStreetBlueWater.com, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Houndwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
As you heard, Rob, we're back. How you doing, guys? Let's dive deep into it. Kelly thinks we're gonna win the first one and then lose the second one, but it'll be a hard fought one. What about the third game, though? Friday night we're diving deep on the 4th, 7:05 start time for that game. I am going to start with Rob.
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
I'll say 3-2 us.
Yeah. And then Justin.
Fight.
Oh, fight.
I'm gonna say 3-4 us.
Okay. And we got the blind ref. I mean, Dana.
We got our third one.
I think for the first one we'll 3-2.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-2. Regular time.
And then she says that she think it's going to be a redemption win, which would be amazing. And then I guess I got to go, right?
No.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
I'm going to say 4-1 win for us. And then for Sunday night at 7:05, same team.
Sunday.
Saturday.
He says
Tired.
Saturday, I will say 4-2 us.
I'm Justin.
I'm gonna say 3-1 us.
Dana.
I'm gonna say 5-4 us.
Okay. So I guess it just leaves it up to me now. 4-2 empty net win for Prowlers. And then Sunday at 3:05.
Empty net.
That'd be right. Because we originally
Yeah.
3-2, and they're trying to tie it. And,
Oh, I thought you said 4-0 empty
no, he
net.
said 4-2.
Yeah, they're not silver stakes teams. They'll pull the goalie at 2.
Okay, I'll go with Chris on this one.
So we're going for Sunday for that one.
Yep.
So we got Justin for Sunday. Sunday.
Dipped it, son.
3-2 us with empty net and goalie fight.
Goalie. Who's gonna be the goalie though?
Shipman.
Good job.
Wow, look at that.
4-3 shootout.
Shootout, huh?
He's going for the double tap out. I'm going for a goalie fight too with Shipman and net.
Yay!
4-3
Game.
shootout.
And they're going to put Chris in net, right, for a shootout?
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody have a good night, and we'll
stay
see you.
safe in the
We'll see you
store.
next week. And we will be starting up around the minors again next week.
We got a comment.
Oh. Fayetteville Marksman with a 3-game sweep. Good for them. They're actually going up in the league, which is a good thing.
Yep.
Around the minors, we'll be back on for the SPHL again. So join us on Tuesday if you are interested in all the minor leagues.
A week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow. And a week from today is another episode of Main Street Prowlers. Until next week.
Good night.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.